Hi, I'm Mayor Jim Dodge with this week's board meeting brief. We covered a lot of ground on Monday's meeting, and in addition, we had a special meeting on Friday, December 12th, so thank you for taking a few minutes to stay informed. In the next few minutes, I'd like to update you on the halt we ordered to our fiber optic installation. We will be testing a cruise lights program in our police department. We are switching to a new emergency notification system, and we passed an ordinance for bonds for our future infrastructure acquisition and improvements. At the December 12th special meeting, the village board passed a resolution halting Astound and all other fiber optic construction activities within the village. We've heard loud and clear from residents about the unsafe, incomplete, and disruptive work tied to those installations, and we've passed this resolution to hold those companies accountable. Everyone wants better internet service, but it needs to be done the right way, no excuses. It's more important to note that while state law allows those companies to install fiber optic service, the village remains firmly committed to keeping residents informed and holding all these internet providers accountable. The board approved a pilot program for our police department's patrol vehicles, cruise lights. This pilot program will allow a few police vehicles to activate their steady red and blue lights while they're in shopping centers or in neighborhoods. Those lights will make our officers more visible, enhancing public safety and deterring criminal activity. I look forward to the success of the program, and just remember, if the lights are flashing, that means pull over. We also approved a memorandum of understanding with Cook County to upgrade our emergency notification system. The village will be moving from Code Red to Everbridge, the industry leader in emergency communications. This change comes after cybersecurity concerns at Code Red and allows us to provide more reliable notifications to residents. Thank you to Cook County for their partnership, especially with the Department of Emergency Management and Regional Security. This upgrade comes at no cost to the village, saving taxpayer dollars. Please keep an eye out for this rollout of the new program, which the village is going to be rebranding as VOP Alerts. Another important action involved infrastructure and long-term planning. The board approved an ordinance allowing staff to pursue eminent domain for a portion of the property at 9801 West 159th Street. This is strictly for roadway purposes, and it's just the piece that we need. It's part of a long-term plan to connect Ravinia to 161st Street, and it moves us closer to a new intersection on LaGrange Road at 161st Street. An important update regarding the former El Cortez property at 171st and South Wolf Road. The village board passed a resolution to acquire that property for its appraised value and will work to return the site to its native condition and clean up the appearance of South Wolf Road. This will help us move forward with the stormwater enhancements for the entire surrounding area. In addition, we authorized litigation for the long-abandoned Prairie House property at 151st and Harlem Avenue. This action begins a judicial process needed to address a structure that has sat vacant and has been an eyesore for many years. The village board heard a presentation from village staff regarding the Union Pacific Railroad and the Norfolk Southern Railroad proposed merger. The rail line that runs through Orland Park is currently owned by the Norfolk Southern. This particular line is currently used exclusively by Metra as part of the Southwest service line. We will closely monitor this for any impacts on Orland Park. The village board also received a review and update from village staff regarding the status of the facilities master plan. This facilities master plan ensures that the village's building and ground assets align with the village's mission and goals. The village board approved the ordinance for our 2026 general obligation bonds. These bonds support major projects like the Dick's House of Sport development, the extension of Ravinia Avenue, and planned water infrastructure improvements. Many of these investments were pre-planned and are a standard part of our budget process, and they are covered by revenues in this year's budget. I'd also like to take a moment to acknowledge the community support that we are so grateful for. It sometimes goes unnoticed. At the Committee of the Whole meeting, it was my pleasure to take part in the village's 2025 Sponsor Acknowledgement Ceremony. The village hosts a number of programs and events every year and would not be able to host those events without the generosity of local businesses and organizations. Thank you to everyone who contributed to the 278 sponsorships over the past year. What a great number. As I've said many times, when residents, businesses, and local government work together, we build a stronger, brighter future for Orland Park. Thank you again for tuning in and staying engaged in what's happening in Orland Park. And as always, please reach out with your thoughts, questions, and ideas. Thanks again, and I'll see you around town.